Hello friends, and welcome back to a Jerzi channel original video. It's the new year! And I was thinking about what the first video of this year should be, because because you gotta start it off right. So I was thinking of ideas and I was looking through things, and I found a lot of stuff that I had saved last year because I thought I could make fun of it, but then I didn't because they weren't good enough. So then I thought, with my big smart brain, what better way to start the new year off than by taking the scraps at the bottom of the barrel of last year and making them into their own video? So I did that. Let's start with Pinterest, because I don't have that many on Pinterest. I'm not entirely sure what I thought I could do with these two, because they're just cursed images. I guess you could make a whole video just talking about cursed images, but I don't know how interesting it would be. It would be like, that makes me uncomfortable, and then everyone would be like, huh, me too. This one is kind of interesting though. Perfect body for each zodiac sign. It essentially tells you the workout and the meal plan you should have based on when you were born. Apparently I should have a banana for breakfast, fruit salad, and then it says for dinner that I should have milk. If the goal is to lose weight, I think that would work, because I wouldn't be eating anything. I'd like to point out that all of the workouts are the same workouts. They just change the quantities around. They're like, yeah, well, if you're an Aries, you should do 10 sit-ups. But if you're a Taurus, you should do 20 sit-ups. And eat eggs. Well, how come Tauruses get protein? I don't have any protein in this. I still might do a weird video on, like, zodiac sign things, just because I think it's really weird to base anything in your life around, like, well, I eat bananas for breakfast on account of the day I was born. Now let's move on to Instagram, where I've saved a lot of weird things. Oh, they updated Instagram. That's fun. So the first things I started saving were from this account called Daily Situation. And Daily Situation likes to just put out some black text that is supposed to be relatable, but I don't know to whom? Like this one says, every good friendship starts with, when I first saw you, I thought you were a bitch. Best friend, if you're reading this, I miss you, dumb bitch. Feels like whoever runs this account really doesn't like their best friend. McDonald's fries before guys. That is the only one that I saw and thought, yes, I agree, to my very core. This is another one that just feels like it's very specific to this girl. Everyone has a friend who always has Vaseline. Does everyone have that? Because I don't. Hey, if you're someone who always has Vaseline and you're looking for a friend, come be my friend, because I don't have a friend who always has Vaseline. And I also don't know what the implications are of that. It says tag a friend who could relate. There's 193 comments on this. They're all just tagging their Vaseline friend. Why don't I have one? Oh yeah, this one's great and so true. Intelligent girls are single. You can't be in a relationship if you're smart. That's just true. Only dumb girls are in relationships. This sounds exactly like every 16-year-old girl who's single in high school. And she's like, yeah, well, I'm smart, and that's why I don't have a boyfriend, because I'm smart. It's like, hey, it's okay. Sandra. We'll call her Sandra. Her name's Sandra now. It's okay, Sandra. You know, high school's not, it doesn't determine everything. And maybe someday you'll get to be smart and hate your best friends and have a relationship. Oh, this one's funny. So this is from an account called Tearful. I saw you happy without me, so I left. What is that even? You like come home and your partner is hanging out with their friends or playing video games, and you come back and they're having a good time and you're like, so I guess you're happy when you're not with me. It's like, yeah, when I'm doing an activity that I enjoy with another person I enjoy. So you enjoy other people then. Okay. That's great. Then you leave. What Girls Really Want account says, the worst thing you could do to a girl is compare her to another girl. I don't think this is true at all, because I was in an acting class once and I was performing a comedy scene, and after I was done, the teacher told me that I reminded him of Kristen Wiig. That's the highest compliment I could have received. I love Kristen Wiig. Thank you. Holding her hand in public is just another way of saying that you are proud to have her. You must hold my hand in public, otherwise you're ashamed of me. I'm not saying hold-handing? Oh boy. Hand-holding is very nice, but also sometimes I don't want to hold hands. I like that this one says girls fact number 47, as though the next thing that comes after it is a fact. Don't break a girl's heart, because she'll probably write a best-selling album about you. Are we all as talented at songwriting as Taylor Swift? Watch out, if you break a girl's heart, she immediately becomes a very popular singer. She's talented and really good at writing music and creating fantastic albums. This girl fact makes it seem like if you want to achieve your dreams of writing a best-selling album, you should just get your heart broken. This one's bad. This is women thoughts. Well, actually, women thoughts. 10 things proves that you are in love. Capitalization's kind of all over the place on this one. 1, you care for them the most. Okay, sure. 2, you trust them the most. Okay. 3, you argue with them the most. 4, you can be angry on them. You be jealous seeing them close to other. You like to spend time with them the most. You talk only with them, even in your worst mood. You say you are committed even if hottest boy or sexiest girl propose you out. You stand with them in any situations. You never give up on them. We're gonna set aside for a moment that the English in this is not necessarily proper. I'm assuming it's written by somebody whose first language isn't English. The bigger concern is that you argue with them the most, and you're angry on them, and you're jealous when they're around other people. I don't think you're in love with that person if you're mad at them all the time. But I love the way this is written. It's probably my favorite thing. A man's biggest mistake is giving another man an opportunity to make his woman smile. Can you imagine having male friends and your guy being like, oh, you can't make her smile, bro. You can't make her laugh, because then you will take her from me. Never give another man the opportunity to make her smile, because she'll leave you for sure. I'm the only one that's allowed to make you smile. You can't smile with anyone else. This has the same vibe as the other one that was like, I saw you happy with someone else, so I left. And it's like, again, you're allowed to have friends. So I was on Instagram and I got an ad for Wish, and it was just so weird. It's just such a weird website. So I clicked on it and I was scrolling through because I thought, it's just so weird. And I happened to find and take a screenshot of a product that is called Micromagnetic Slimming Earrings. For only $2.67, you can get a pair of earrings and a pair of jeans that are 5 sizes too big for you. That's what I want. This one even has like a little verified check mark, as though this is some kind of legitimate purchase. Like, if you get these earrings, you're gonna really slim down, because micromagnetics make you skinny, and that's just true. I believe I've run out of Instagram things. The last thing I have is one YouTube video that is very bad. This video is called 25 Reasons Why It's Better to Be Rich Than Poor. Like, this never crossed anyone's mind before. Whoa! Having more money is better than having less money. So I thought, this has to be funny. What are they gonna say? What's the best thing about being rich? And they really just highlight society's flaws. There's an entire section where they're like, you'll live longer. That's not to say that you won't get a disease, but it's less likely to kill you because you can go to doctors.
Number 3, You don't need to worry about health issues as much. There are, of course, plenty of diseases that can kill you no matter what your net worth, but it is a lot less likely to die an untreated infection when you can afford a regular high-end doctor.
Yeah, that's kind of a big problem. Then they get into like, hey, did you know that if you're richer, you actually pay less taxes? Yes! And that's the whole video. It's just examples like that.
Wealthier individuals afford tutors and mentors that help them get ahead. There's no secret that if you have money, you can afford quality food, not available to the large population. Although most rich people have a professional chauffeur, you're likely to drive a higher-end vehicle. You don't have to take out a student loan.
Anyway, I only got halfway through and it just kind of made me mad. Ultimately, I didn't think I could make a full video on it because I feel like my answer to every one of the 25 reasons would be like, yeah, that's just a big societal problem that we need to address. Or, no shit. Of course it's better being rich. The funniest part is that this video is supposed to be motivation to get rich. They have this voice actor at the beginning doing this like spiel.
EALux.com. Luxury and fine living. There have always been tensions between the haves and have-nots. Especially now the wealth gap is growing larger, so we decided to give you several motives to work harder than ever to be on the successful side.
So here's 25 reasons that might motivate you to become rich. As though everyone just needs the motivation to be rich. It has nothing to do with like the circumstances of being born into a rich family and just always having money. They're like, I don't get why all these poor people stay poor when they could be rich. I know. Let's give them some motivation. Let's tell them all the benefits to being rich, and then they'll see that they don't want to be poor anymore. So there you go. That's my commentary on 25 reasons. It turns out it's actually better to be rich than poor. So those were all the things I found last year that I thought I couldn't make a video out of, but now look at me this year. It's going better already. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a really cool day, and I have to go become rich. Bye!